I'm just... The webcam we're on, by the way.
Hi.
The webcam. There it goes. Almost. No, it's still visible.
Welcome, fellow architects and faithful followers, to the stream.
All I'm saying is when you Google something, you ruin the game.
I don't ruin the game.
For yourself.
I don't, though.
Well, yeah, this is, you know, it doesn't.
No, because look,
it doesn't ruin the game.
Like,
you just look up the final boss.
No. We know what the final boss is. That's what I'm saying. Like, the setup so far has been tilting up to Dallas, and and someone else that you don't seem to be remembering.
Well, who is it then? If I'm just not remembering, who is it?
Brachus Rex.
Okay, he's not even. How would he be the final boss? We wiped him with level like 15 people in the first game. I did not think they mentioned Brachus.
They mentioned
like twice.
Where
I
got so many notes in right here. I can't even sort it out right now.
Here's the thing.
Which one are these notes here?
Hold on. Here's the thing. Here is where you could be like, they're alluding to Brachus Rex. It's not obvious. They said, yes, I'm a servant of Brachus Rex. Doesn't mean he's showing up. This isn't a Ganondorf and Zant situation.
Some of the notes and books I read over the
the notes on the wiki
specifically
told me that we're gonna fight Brachus Rex, and here's his HP value.
All right, so we have to go.
Hi, by the way.
Hi, guys. We have to go find now. Yeah, the demon guy.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Or. Yeah, that's not how it looks.
I looked him up because we were stuck on him.
This is the wiki, according to the wiki.
This is probably how I don't know, heard some of the stuff about the final boss, but it's all on a list, right? You can scroll through it. But he is the hardest enemy in the game. One of the strategies that I read seemed to like it would help us.
Okay.
Like. I don't know if we're gonna end up doing him.
How does the wiki say we kill him, buddy?
I don't. It doesn't work for us. Like they say like kill him while he's human. But it's not like you can just kill him. He still has his HP and armor and magic armor values when he's human.
This status effect.
Nice. So we gotta find something to do with this quest line, Beast quest line. We went to the mansion and we tried to do a thing, but we didn't do anything because we just said okay, bye. And there's a guy. It's right here. Northeast. Go back to back there and around.
You do you, man. I'm gonna search the sewers again because the quest log is like.
That's the other thing, yeah.
It's a thing in the sewers. I'm like, yeah, I know there's a thing in the sewers.
Death fog rising. Large cache of death fog in the sewers, but will stop us. See, the quest log says maybe able to help us stop the Queen's death fog plot, and I tried to kind of do that with the groom thing, but I don't know what to do from this point. You already went into the sewers and found.
Well, I found a new thing in the sewers.
What'd you find?
Pentagram made of blood or oil. I can't tell.
Okay, hang on.
And a child with a source collar in a cage.
Hey, this is weird. How did we not find this before?
We did, but we just couldn't get through here, and there was an alternate path. So I just teleported through the bar. There's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I'll talk to the kid.
I wouldn't do anything wrong, mister. You gotta believe me. Let me out, please. I'm not a mistake.
I'll the child and say hello.
The boy beams like the summer sun. You see some of you in him, from a simpler time when the future looked bright and endless.
You're so cool.
Oh, cool. I bet you've been everywhere. Can you tell me a
everywhere.
story?
Can you tell me a story?
Tell me about the time a Kraken sank your ship. Tell me how you met a dragon. Dragon. Really? Aw, maybe someday I can be a dragon too.
Maybe.
How glee quickly turns to sorrow. Tears come in great, shimmering droplets.
Can't
You let me out? Magisters put this collar on me because I can make fire with my fingers. And they just left me here. They're so mean. Wonder why the Magisters had a little boy locked up here in the first place. I'm asking myself the same question. They said I did some really bad things, but I'd never do anything wrong. Never ever. Oh, please let me out.
Never ever. Oh, please let me out.
Ask how you can open the cage. I'm not sure. It's got something to do with the braziers. That's all I know. I think you just gotta light them in all.
That's all I know. I think you gotta.
Okay.
He gives you a
look that is at once hopeful and hopeless. One last tear slides down his impossibly pink cheek. A hungry kitten couldn't look more plaintive.
We're also in the Paladin prison. I found a pathway.
Oh. Okay, well, this is probably gonna start a fight when I do this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw a fireball on this, and I'm thinking that's the solution.
It's absolutely gonna start a fight.
Am I gonna die?
What are you up to?
Oh, you can go ahead. I'll just teleport to you.
Okay.
Though I did just send you an unidentified staff and
I just want
unidentified chest.
Bleeding heart, you could have left me here. Should have left me here. But you just couldn't resist those great big watery puppy dog eyes, could you? You're weak. But then, Eva's standards were always uneven. Looking at me and then looking at you, that hasn't changed.
Looking at me, then looking at you.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, shink.
Hey.
Stand your ground. Ask this trickster who or what he is. Oh, but they called me by so many different names. First Sorcerer, then Godawoken, all the while dangling another one in front of me. Divine. You do know how it is, hmm? You want it bad, don't you? You're chasing this thing, this label. Maybe you're trying to save the world. Maybe you're just doing it because they tell you to.
Maybe you're trying to say.
Seekers told me the same thing. They told me I could rise, I could be the next Divine. I fell for it. Well, who wouldn't, eh? I saw the light, but not in the way they'd expect. I heard the voice, Lucian himself. He gave me the truth. He told me to carry it. He made it me real. And he showed me Arhu and the Seekers. He told me that they're traitors. They have made him captive, you know. Oh, yes, he's alive. But he's imprisoned. He has instructed me to free him from his enemies. Seekers doubted me. Lucian told me to express myself, so I did. I showed those Seekers exactly what I could do. Seekers might be faithful, but they sure as hell ain't smart. Heck ain't smart. Last time they tried to stop me from expressing myself, I killed a dozen of them stone dead. Why didn't the Seekers level with you about this? Shame is powerful. Shame destroys authority. I am their mistake. If they were to tell me the truth about me, they'd lose their authority, and rightly so, if you ask me. I'll kill them all. I'll kill all for that, if nothing else.
Rightly so, if you ask me. I'll kill
the Seeker after they took him in. He was indeed a mistake. Ask him why he sought Divinity if Lucian is alive to be saved. Who wouldn't? Kara and the Divine, said the Seekers. I was flattered. My ego loved the idea. The power, I wanted it. I super duper craved it. And the Seekers delivered it on a silver platter. Gareth couldn't. Gareth couldn't wait to show me off to the Order, that idiot. Gareth!
To the rune etched into
or the candles placed at its points. That was just my ego. That really wasn't really me. This is me. Saving Lucian for the world is my true calling. That and killing Seekers, same thing really. Tell him you don't understand. Why would he massacre Seekers? Because they're traitors. If the traitors are Seekers are traitors, Arhu is a traitor. The whole find a new Godwoken thing, all lies. And how do I know that? Lucian told me. He's alive. He's been held by traitors, Seekers, and Arhu too. And you and I, we can save him. Join me and we'll save the Divine together.
We can save him. Join and we'll save the Divine together.
Remind him that you were the one to free him. You're on the same side. Mention Lucian. Bid him tell you where Lucian can be found. Do that. I know where Lucian is, but it's not quite as simple as that. Arhu and the Seekers have Lucian imprisoned beneath the tomb. They tap into his source and use it for themselves. I know how to access his cell. I can show you the way once we pass the path of blood.
I can show you the way once we pass the path of blood.
In this game, it could very well be everyone we know is evil. I mean,
I'm pretty sure
this
we
dude is
are
evil?
super evil. I'm pretty sure canonically the Godwoken are super evil.
I don't think so. I think
We seem super evil.
I think
Every faction seems super evil, almost. Like the Magisters, the Paladins, the
Black
Seekers, the Black Ring, they all seem super evil. Everyone seems evil. The Godwoken seem evil. The Voidwoken are less evil because the Voidwoken are just they were Eternals corrupted by the Void, not of their doing. It was a Thane's doing.
Oh, bad boy Thane. I don't know. Do you trust this guy?
No. If we're gonna be evil, let's just go.
What? I don't want to be evil.
Well, you are. Sorry.
Well, no. I want to choose the good ending. I'm going to just,
Just kill him. Do the hero thing. It can't be evil. It says
what do
hero.
you say?
His help could be useful if he speaks the truth.
It's story time to die. That's some magic armor. We know where Lucian is. He's underneath the tomb.
A razor grin unfolds.
Mr. Grin folds upon his lips. I'm mad. I can't let your madness threaten the great divine. In the name of Lucian, I'll put you down. It's my duty to kill you. It's also my pleasure.
My pleasure.
Yeah, I can't hit him.
Can't hit him.
Oh, look. Familiars.
I enjoy a bit of rough, don't you?
Alright. Shift up here.
Nice.
Dead. Or he spent his comeback kid. He died. He died. Where'd you guys come from? Pretty sure I'm not telling the truth. Same way that Riker wasn't telling the truth, and the same way Cam wasn't telling the truth.
Even if he was telling the truth, he's like super evil. Everyone is super evil. Everyone that has to do with the Seven or the Divine in this game is super, super evil.
That's why we are gonna try and change things, right?
Including us.
Not us. I mean, it depends on how you want to play the game, right?
I mean, we're unwittingly being evil. I'm pretty sure is how it's gonna go.
At the end, maybe we'll be able to choose, a path for to go.
Maybe, or maybe it's all gonna go in a circle. It's all just this cycle.
Oh, that would be a little disappointing. I think. Okay, oh, he's saying wound binder? What sounds of that?
Wound binder, eh? That sounds like to me you'd be a cleric, boy.
Mm-hmm. It would be nice to know if what we're doing is the right thing to do or not, but I have no idea, and I guess that's not really the point.
Literally every faction has told us something different. That's the right way.
Yeah, and at this point, I'm not really sure.
The only constant they've said is the Godwoken have to take over.
Right.
But even like Dallas is like, the Godwoken have to take over, but I want to be the Godwoken. Wow. Just did 3,000 damage to me, huh? Cool. Okay. Really happy about that.
We're gonna have to do this in a different way. Unless you... Charmed.
Glory is mine.
I don't use my scrolls. Dudes in the cages before?
Mm-hmm. They were corpses.
Corpses. Okay, well they were corpses. So that's definitely a sign that maybe he was a bad guy. Right? That we shouldn't trust him.
You and Fane can both raise dead people.
Yeah, but that's like non-canonical, you know? I guess it's like choices that
no,
we make.
it's canonical. Fane is a necromancer in lore.
Oh. Still, I mean, I don't think this is like an RPG.
But this
like,
is D&D rules. Necromancy is not evil,
right?
Necessarily.
Really weird.
Think of it this way: it's just a bone golem.
I guess, but this is like one of those like choice-based RPGs. So there's probably some, you know.
There's definitely going to be a choice, but I'm pretty sure the whole party, the whole game has been, not seduced,
strung
but,
along.
Yeah, been tricked into doing evil the whole time.
Right. Not the whole time.
Well, listen, we're literally sucking the essence of souls to give us power. That's not a good guy thing to do.
No, it isn't. That part really confuses me, to be honest. Because
I think what they're going for is there's not good guys and bad guys in this world. There's just people, and you are what you make yourself. It's like everyone is kind of like there's not hard set alignments. I think is what they're going for. Which is like, yeah, okay.
But you can't really do that
drama.
though.
Don't you?
You can a little bit. Like there's not hard set alignments in a lot of. Well, you went somewhere different. In a lot of stuff. It's just kind of like it's up to you. This went very different immediately.
It's really weird that it went differently.
That really sucks.
Yeah.
Beast needs to get better magic armor, man. How does that not break the charm? He shot him in the face with a bow.
Well, I mean, yeah. Just doing whatever we could.
Here's the thing that I'm wondering.
Fight, I would not want to be. I would look it to be a different corner, so I don't get charmed by this dude at the beginning of every combat, so that way we can actually burn down this dude. I'm gonna assume that if we kill him, the battle ends.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think?
I really don't know. He doesn't have any shields anymore. His battle's completely different.
What? Why? Shields.
If this guy can shoot me through the cage, I'm gonna be very annoyed. Okay.
Right where I want you.
Why? Clear Mind Beast.
Okay.
It's like a one AP use, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, and that will break his charm. Can you charm Big Boy?
Guess so.
Alright, well, I guess that shows right there that the fight won't end when he dies, I think.
Think so?
These guys would do nothing, right? Because he's charmed.
Yeah, but they have their own turns, right? He's charmed, but let me see if I can kill him and see if the battle will end.
1200. I don't think you could do 1200 because you'd have minus 10%.
Yeah. What should I go after?
Up to you.
Oh, he was a little closer. Ah, man. It's very rare for battles to go this like so differently between loads.
It usually doesn't go differently at all.
Not at all. You're right.
Excited to see what he does on his turn.
Yeah.
Hopefully he uses his acid spores and stuff, all the stuff he didn't use on us this time. So today I finished Hitman 1. I played the first mission and then yesterday, and then I finished Hitman 1 today. By Hitman 1 I mean Hitman 2016. Once I stopped playing it like I thought I was supposed to play it, I had a lot more fun.
Really?
Yeah, I stopped playing it like a Hitman game and played it like a traditional stealth game that you can take disguises in and stuff, and I had a lot more fun.
Yeah.
Because usually like Hitman doesn't really do it for me. The stealth is fun, but I'm not really into the whole... It's weird because I should be into it. I'm just not into a lot of stuff in Hitman.
Why aren't you into it? It's stealth.
It's I don't know. I can't even explain it to you.
Oh,
it's just one of those things. But I started playing it like a traditional stealth game after next, because this guy's gonna get knocked out. Oh no, never mind. I thought it'll be after this guy.
We're onto the cursed water.
But it was really fun.
That's cool. So what did you do differently then?
So instead of being like, I have to kill everyone, and make it look like an accident and stuff, I was like, if I can make it look like an accident, I will. But other than that, I'm just gonna sneak around and kill the people that I need to kill, and ghost the rest of the mission. That was very fun. So I think that's probably how the devs want you to play, because their whole thing is like, you can play however you want. Why do you do this to me?
Okay, so that charm barely did anything because he just used AoEs and just hit us anyway.
Yeah, he did thaw me out though.
Yeah, I guess.
He's still charmed though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hit the guy down here. Oh, it's only us down here.
Try killing the dude. Can't hit him. I don't know.
There, he's one shot.
Okay. I hit him from here.
Well, I mean, he has one more turn on his charm.
I want to see if he dies, if everyone dies. Oh, okay.
I didn't think so. These guys seem too unique to be, too unique to just die right away. I think this was another Godwoken party. Is what I kind of got from the speech.
No, let's see. let's get rid of this Charmin dude next, maybe. Charmer.
Love how that just didn't hit this guy. It's my favorite. And I am just consistently frozen.
Okay. Yeah. Just had to retreat. Used it while he was charmed or something?
You used all your stuff and used it pretty much. What about the guy up by Red Prince?
Okay, I can do that. Good.
Good sky shot him.
Hmm. What's this one? Or shooting.
Oh, good. Very, very good.
Frozen?
Yeah, he got frozen.
Use of challenge.
Forgot I had flaming skin. I also need to summon my buddy. I keep forgetting I can do that. But yeah, I'm excited to start Hitman 2.
Good. After you figure out how to play it in a way that you find fun.
Yeah.
Debuffed.
Want to mad his magic shell up for you?
Yeah.
Can you magic shell Fane?
Prepare yourself.
Let's see. Magic.
He's also frozen, so don't hit him with fire.
Frozen? Okay.
Oh, do you have Winter Blast up?
I probably do. Yeah, it's right here.
Winter Blast right on top of Fane, because that might reveal the invisible guy. That only hits enemies.
Yep.
Nice, invisible guy's not here. Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. Challenge 1. Ah, your shield's up. Nice. I thought his name was Kaiju for a second. Kaiju, Frozen Heart. Maybe like an ironic name because he's a dwarf.
Oh. Where is he? That's the invisible one.
One is right here.
He wasn't in that burst of fire around me.
No.
So he
There's
might
a little,
he must
like,
be up there
there's like
somewhere.
a voice line there though.
Yeah.
Maybe that would show something. So this dude's still got a good amount of health. staff now.
What your minded do for me?
Gives you stats.
Ow, a lot of stats. Really?
2. Nice.
There should be like an Overwatch ability in this game.
Yeah.
I guess there is. The Ranger has it.
Ranger has it, yeah.
You're cursed, FYI.
Yeah. Enemy's making a move.
There he is.
Atrophy. Oh, this went like 1,000 times better than the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was getting ready to say, why don't you just reload since like from before the battle started, because it's going to go the same way. But I guess I stand corrected. Add effect taunt, incredibly useful. Oh, I forgot that I'll just hit stuff, like shoot stuff with my staff. Plus, this dude is getting just ganged up on.
If only you weren't atrophied.
Yeah.
I run all the way around. Just to make it so he can't do anything.
Oh. Yeah.
You got no XP for those guys, eh?
Right.
You only got XP for the main guy. I'm not sure if this is good or not, but I'm sending Beast to use crossbow.
Okay. Okay.
Like void something or other, I think.
Void Ember. Whoa! Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's better. It's good. What have I been using?
Good. -1 movement.
Yeah, I think all the crossbows have that. Cryotherapy. It has. 19 lifesteal, 20% lifesteal, 5+5 accuracy. This is a very good weapon.
Unidentified dagger, belt, and ring. Have to bury your skill book.
Right, look at those stuff. Staff. That. Security. Summoning. Beast,
I have so many stats on this, though.
Yeah, you do.
Strength and con.
Con, retribution.
And then the resistance.
A little bit extra movement speed. Daggers. 57 to 71. +3 initiative.
It's trash.
Belt. All physical armor. Thievery, leadership, lucky charm.
I'll take that one.
Pretty good. Ring. 25 magic armor. HP. Of his summoning.
Keep it.
Okay, this is just for the armor out. That's though. Things. +1 warfare ring I have here. You know, any magic armor?
I have a better one than that.
Okay. And then E.
Come to me.
Okay.
Talk to this armored person on the right.
Don't listen to what she says. Her evil is
Unsolver.
Stay back. It's for your
Doing
own
good.
good.
I looked beyond the door.
Okay. Look beyond the panel on the door. Who or what is behind it?
Found the
Fake
undead
here already
freak
chained up in the
hero and
magisters.
trained up by the
She's a witch, I
magisters.
say.
They say
Her voice freezes into a
I
harsh
heard all this.
I say she's a demon.
I said, ask about this witch. What makes her so dangerous?
Creatures
Wendigo.
like this Wendigo. They mask themselves.
How'd she not die?
Spread their black magic to children
She's
with
undead,
their
you know.
songs and stories.
Okay.
It's hard to
Makes
kill
me
undead.
sick.
Yes.
Our little ones, tools of
I said the top one.
demons. You know this.
And I tried
Frickster.
the hero persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
That and it was a 4.
4?
Yeah.
Okay. Intelligence persuasion, maybe.
Well, go
Well,
on
and then probably doesn't matter
Probably
who breaks
doesn't
her
matter
as
who
long as she gets
breaks her,
broken.
So long as she just
Head on
keep your head on
she'll
straight.
try to
She'll
make
try
nice,
to make
creep into your
nice.
thoughts, keep her
Creep
out of
into your
there,
thoughts.
alright?
Keep her.
How do we miss all of this before?
What's this? Who are you? I can't deal with any more
Master.
interruptions today. Give me room.
I feel a breakthrough approaching.
She cradles her head in her hands, then pivots towards the prisoner.
Trade?
Her mouth opens, yet nothing spills forth. No sermon, no screed, no threat. She turns back to you and grimaces.
Too late. The spark's been snuffed. I trust you come bearing gold or godhood for me to have interrupted such a sensitive interrogation.
Point to the jailed undead. What is her crime? Good cell.
What led to this freak's imprisonment is a mystery as unsolved as the void itself. We found her already caged, cursing the magisters with hexes vulgar enough to turn even a dwarf's cheeks red.
I resent that, says a beast.
The evil is strong in her. Her words are soaked in it. They squirm into your mind, planting warm memories you've never had, mesmerizing you with candy-sweet sights and scents.
Visions of Wendigo's attack on the vessel sailing to Fort Joy fill your head. You look to the south, and your memories contort and coil. Wendigo cradles you in her arms, stroking your head as the waves crash around you. I'm sorry, Buttercup. I was bewitched by his promise. Forgive me. You shake your head and the vision is gone. Your eyes rest not on the prisoner, but on the paladin.
Dangerous. What should we do?
Do outlaw.
You're accumulated a number of interrogation techniques over the years. You're happy to put them to.
You underestimate her. You'd have me stand idle as she raises arcs to the ground.
In that moment, you hear music, a lullaby. You glance at the cage. Wendigo stands silent. You squint and shiver until the melody no longer echoes in your ears.
First aloft, you have faced the woman before and failed in your task. It's now time to right. Idle, just like what she's been doing. Let's go with the hero persuasion.
I understand. Perhaps you are as dangerous to her as she is to us. There can be no success without risk. I will give you the space you need, then. May Lucian be your guide. Things are under control. For now.
Those are no longer a problem. With Paladin Olivie as her new jailer, the prisoner's fate has not yet been decided. Save. Force inhibitor to...
Sacrifice your source to the machine. Perhaps you can overload it. Leave it alone. Let's see if we can talk to her first.
Okay.
You step up to the cell to look at the skeleton you know to be Wendigo. The barrier mutes her source, but it isn't her source you fear, but something more, a shadow. She says nothing, but you still hear her words.
An unexpected pleasure for both of us, I'm sure.
She looks to the nearby device, and an urge engulfs you. An urge to power down the device to release Wendigo from her cell.
That seems to be implying that she's impelling me to do that. It's described.
Mm-hmm.
To gain my free Wendigo, or just question?
Her mouth remains closed, yet her voice settles in your mind like a damp fog.
There are others, his chosen, yet I am no longer among them. They seek what you seek, the hammer. I am ready to share what I know. The God King rejoices as long as I am chained. Free me, and we might hobble him.
The voice is gone. Wendigo is still.
I think we should free her.
No.
Listen to what she has to say and kill her no matter what.
Probably would you like teleports away or something?
Then we'll deal with that later.
Otherwise, no treachery, nor death, nor betrayal. Wait a second.
You can be free of me, and I can be free of him. Dropping the barrier requires sacrifice. It won't be for naught.
Again, ask why she thinks she deserves release.
I can no longer abide by the God King's will.
He would scour me clean and suck me dry of all that was ever mine. Never be among his chosen, but I know the ones asking favor.
But I know
me, and you too will know them.
And you too will know them.
Dave.
I'll have Red Beast sacrifice one. Red Beast, Red Prince.
Come to me, sweet cinnamon.
Oh.
The device is in.
Before slowly but confidently, she holds out her hands, bony palms up. They emit no fire, no ice, no curse.
The God King no longer grants me his favor. Mask ripped from me and flesh flayed to bone, because the God-woken still walks Riverlon.
Oh.
Now he's chosen another. I should hate you for what you've done to me. Hate you.
You started it. You were just get on a boat before the beginning of the game.
So much more. He loved me when I was useful. He cast me out when you failed to die. Go to the new chosen. See that he suffers. See that the God King suffers. In your name and in mine.
Exactly, that's later use problem. Yeah. Insists that she gets to the point. Who's the other chosen she mentioned?
Linda Kerr.
Well, he's dead.
The God King's current beloved.
Oh, is that so?
Peeled jackfruit. And it is not only his ear the God King whispers into.
Dwarf Isabel.
The dwarf calls
we know that too. We know that.
Bends to the King's every whim.
Tell me where to go for that.
If you want to get to the God King, you go through Linda.
About Chem.
No, the God King's
He's dead.
special. You're certain. For some of us, death is.
No, I even took a source.
Temporary snag. Yes, I see it in you. You are certain. Then that. Yes.
Okay.
Her.
Where's she hiding?
I can't say for certain, but I bet you could simply sniff her out. She's got quite a nose for the fetid. find the foulest pile of shit you can. And
Is that like the only swear
wallowing
in the
middle.
game that I've...
They've said bastard in hell a whole lot.
Have they? Well, yeah, I guess. It seems out of
Goodness.
place.
How could I not? Her work on Black Peak Isle is legendary, or so she tells it at least. The king has an eye for the arrogant. They make such valuable stewards as they clamour for his favour, as I well know.
Turn to another topic.
Let's see.
Thanks, unsheath your
Wait,
weapon.
hang on. Ask about the prison. How did she know Marcel?
The God King. He said if I could find Dallas, eliminate her, I could take my place by his side again. But Kem, he doesn't like competition. All it took was a few whispers. They spread to the Magisters quickly. The Magisters, they've got ways of silencing Source. They knew exactly what to do. The Paladins, well, when they found me, they'd no idea what to make of me.
Okay, we shouldn't kill her, I don't think. Because, well, apparently in this game, people who are skeletons are not bad people, so...
I'm standing right here.
So,
It's not that. It's about probably the thousands or millions she's murdered and sucked the soul in the name of Brachus Rex. But, you know, she's sorry, I guess. We can let her go.
Is that what...
That's the God
what's
King.
happening here? No, that's Lucian.
I thought they're both referred to as the God King.
I thought it was Lucian, and then God King is like the... Or the, in brackets was like the death god or something. Isn't he?
I don't remember.
Maybe we should come on, kill her. Whatever.
I want to kill her.
I don't care.
I've given you what you've asked. I will not let you subject me to the God King's whims. No more.
This creature, this monster, would have seen us drowned at sea. Kill her.
If the God King has truly abandoned her, then this is our chance to slay her. Once and for all.
Windigo has done nothing before to earn my trust. This changes nothing.
Yeah, just having this conversation.
Blew your chance to do the right thing. You're done, Windigo.
Oh, potion. Potiony things there, Wendigo.
How dare you?
Oh man, she's got some baby stats compared to what we've been dealing with. Yeah, I think we were supposed to have found her much earlier.
She's level 17,
Yeah.
so.
You
Can you tack retreat up there?
You were supposed to have found her like first or second thing, and had like found info about Cam and stuff. From her. You to dive. Bonk.
Did it.
Nice.
Glory is mine. I'm ready.
Let's see.
Probably kill her.
One. Save you. I gotta save you. Oh, a beast coming up next.
Into the dark with you.
There's nothing.
All right, let's talk to the paladins. Why are the paladins bad again?
They help the magisters.
Yeah, but didn't they like they turn from the magisters? Like they fight each other, right?
Listen, everyone's evil.
There's gotta be like different like factions though. They have different like motivations and stuff though, right? Like you can't just all just be evil. That really wouldn't be that compelling of a story then if everyone was evil. Right? Like
that's what you think.
Oh. That's it. All the characters being evil and like every story being extra grimdark and everyone being evil is as bad as everyone in a story being good.
I think Arhu was legitimately good, but he's dead now. Tell the magisters that they're dead.
Go on.
Oh, okay.
Slither into your brain through your ears. That's how they do it. Go ahead. But be
Okay, so we got the doctor. Apparently,
for a story,
Justinia is in a dirty place. Does that mean the sewer?
Yeah, fetid. Yeah, the Isbel guy. What's going on here? What?
Come on, damn you. Stop.
The paladin presses a wad of fresh bandages upon a steadily bleeding leg wound. For a moment, it seems to work.
Damn it!
For healing potion.
My thanks. This is just what I need.
The potion takes effect, but then your ear catches the faintest sound of angry whispers, and the bleeding suddenly intensifies. The paladin claps her hand over the wound in an effort to...
What's going on? It looks like it's nearly stopped. Then it just starts again.
Alan, how she got that wound?
One of the magisters didn't know when he was beaten. Drove a spear into my knee. He should have aimed higher, though. I didn't give him a...
That's it? That's what I can do with her? I can't, like, help her? Okay, bye, I guess. Like, you just take these?
There's a healing potion right next to her. That's pretty funny.
Pretty funny, yeah?
I'm still checking the sewers.
Yeah, I know. In my opinion, like, for example, like, we'll say, man, like, Witcher 3's story is super, super good. But for me, it's like...
Well, not all the people in Witcher 3 are evil.
Oh.
They just hate
but, like,
Geralt.
people talk about it, and it's like, I love how every story is so bleak and all that stuff, and I'm like, everything... It's not realistic for everything to be that bleak. There needs to be those little glimmers of hope but like that's not the thing people talk about when it comes to the story of that game. They talk about how awful everything is, how it's that makes it sort of compelling. I don't find that compelling any more than I find the story was just about good guys, because there has to be villains and heroes. Okay, here's the Death Fog place. Only we could track the quest for the beast. Like you can't though. Are you hearing that? Like,
I'm pulling a lever.
Okay.
This is the area where all the kids were, and they summoned the 3 trolls.
Yeah, these are the trolls. We got the painting here. Used to get into the vault. I thought we've been.
I have an idea.
Okay. Your idea.
I'm going to destroy all the Death Fog.
Death Fog?
Yeah, maybe that'll do something.
All the crates of Death Fog?
Yes.
Okay. over here to see which one's over.
Oh, rats.
Rats. Rats. Up.
I believe that is all the crates of death fog. It did nothing. Oh no, there's one right here.
There's some here. Right
Yeah,
here.
I can't pick those specifically though.
Oh.
Icebreaker skill book. Dude, I really don't know what to do. I don't know where Justinia is. Or is it Isbel or whatever her name is.
Yeah, it doesn't really say we're meant to go find her, but really it feels like, cause like usually the quest log is ordered in terms of like events, right? Like oldest at the bottom and newest at the top. So finding the large cache of death fog in the sewers. Is that not like, how is that not the thing to do next? We found it. Now what do we do?
Would it be in Chronicles?
I have my phone with me. We can look up Death Fog Rising. Google it.
That's what the quest is called?
Yeah. Not as far as explore the sewers. That's like the major. Maybe we didn't explore all of the sewers. It's not checked. You see how there's a little symbol, a little tiny short check mark?
Mm-hmm.
One of those two, and that one's like not checked. So like have we not done everything? With that already, but
there's another level to the sewers we haven't found yet.
Another level? Look at this. It's the left of the map. I always thought it was just right here. The way it opens is like right here, but if you go over here, there's something over here.
Yeah, I just don't know how to get over there.
Is this anything?
It wasn't last time I was over there.
Is there like a switch we have to find?
Oh, the unwebbed.
What's this? Is this anything?
Yeah, I'm going there now. Maybe we didn't have high enough wits at the time?
Maybe.
I've spotted something.
Yeah, we didn't have high enough. But it's just a little side room. Golden cage. That's it. So that's all the side room is.
Side room.
Careful
there's
with
a
death
square
logs.
here. That's not uncovered.
Okay.
Not covered.
Careful of all the traps.
Go ahead and unlock something.
This lock cannot be picked. Clicking everything here.
He said that it unlocked something. Wait.
There, I did it.
Oh, I see. But you have to actually hit the switch. Okay, we'll go this way.
There's enough death for what's this? I found something.
Okay, yeah, careful now.
There's just a hole in the wall. Okay, here we go. What's this? So was it just wits?
Yeah, it was just wits.
What's this? I found something.
Careful. Identified chest armor.
Chest armor. Intelligence. Warfare on it.
Probably for an Inquisitor.
Probably. How is that square? What's this? Stairs? Some stairs here.
Yeah, I went down there. Guard rushes you, rushes in front of you, and before you can flinch, the point of a sharp spear touches the underside of your jaw. It would draw blood if you had blood to draw.
Halt! State your name. Now.
Oh, for goodness sake.
There it is. Wow, she was right here the whole time.
That is no way to greet a guest.
Isbiel, I've not known you to be so welcoming to strangers.
Have I yet to disappoint your highness in matters
All
of
right.
security?
Your Majesty?
Can I go?
Do as she says. Lower your spear.
Yes. Of course, my queen.
Well, spirit's on fire.
Alright, you're kind of beefy.
I'm watching you. One misstep and I
Have
will
Beast
have
to
your
do his
head.
thing. Oh,
Your
never mind.
highness, bloom of Duna, flame of the forge, I present to you the eternal mystery, the seed of divinity, Fane.
Queen Justinia sucks in her cheeks, then offers you her unwavering hand.
Yeah, give her touch my teeth to her
teeth.
To her glove.
Queen retracts her hand and rewards your reverence with a curt nod.
An audience is granted. I am yet too intrigued to give my leave. Now tell me, Isbiel, why do you allow this sulking figure before me?
My queen, the specimen before you is a god-woken, a claimant to the divine throne.
The queen wrinkles her face and gives Isbael a sideways glance. Isbael's red-brown eyes meet her gaze head-on.
Many have laid claim to Lucian's legacy, including his own inferior spawn. I presume our visitor has more than a vague title to boast of.
Knowledge that you are indeed Godwoken and Lohar has spilled her evil secret.
The queen opens her mouth as if to speak, but her companion shushes her and raises an index finger.
Whatever Lohar might have told you is neither here nor there. Now then, we adhere to a certain decorum in this court. I am certain you understand.
Cut the introduction short and demand Isbiel divulge her intentions.
Goodness, I've met street urchins with more manners. I'd think an old soul might have more respect for ceremony. Well, I see no reason to mince words, Godwoken. You're here to die.
Isbiel, whatever's gotten into you? Malodorous it may be, but this is still a court, not a gallows.
Your Majesty, the God Woken is no ally, but enemy. He would throw your plans in disarray.
Gasp in horror.
You have worked so hard. Arcs must fall to the death fog.
Well, we do know that death fog plans are going down, and I don't know.
We confront her.
What? Nonsense. It cannot be.
Oh, but you're a clever one, God Woken, aren't you? Fine. You've outed me. But it doesn't matter. You can't stop the death fog. The wheels are in motion.
Isbiel?
Shut your royal maw, Justinia. Arcs will fall and your memory rot. They will believe it was your will.
Well, I'm gonna fail it.
Yep. Your command.
So, want to go? You can't. Maybe I'll wait for the Queen's response. The situation could resolve itself. No, that's a really bad one. Definitely this one.
Yeah.
The royal guards unsheathe their blades and point them not at Isbale, but at the Queen.
I think you have your answer.
Just not fighting, I guess.
Oh.
I'm immune to stun game.
You blink yourself awake to the cold gaze of 1,000 stones and the hot gaze of the dwarf Isbale, right hand of the Queen.
Oh, good. You're awake. Yeah, at first I figured I'd just kill you. But then I thought, Isbiel, you're wasting an opportunity here. Don't bother thanking me just yet.
And I thought, I'm not quite a Bond villain.
The Bond villain just yet, yeah. Can't just stun everyone and then kill you.
Start with lesser toxins, just to see how you react, and take it from there.
Live test subjects?
I mean, like, I won't die, though.
How strong a dose can a God Woken handle? How long
does it
it take for one to succumb? So many questions.
You cannot move your arm, your leg, your head. They are no match for the pull of gravity. Your lips open, but no words spill forth. She has paralyzed you. Only your eyes are free to move.
Or what is Fane's equivalent to eyes.
However that works, yes.
Don't fight it. You'll only make things worse. Oh, but I've been so rude. You should know the real me.
Yo. Monster.
Oh.
Every ounce of energy within you evaporates. You have no more control over your own source than you do of your flaccid body. Isbel shakes her head at you. Tut tut.
Do try to relax. The harder you fight, the harder the experiment will be on you.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Oh, that dose proves quite alarming for my normal subjects.
This is already...
I've forgotten that you are, well, anything but normal.
I can handle what you got.
Let's see now.
Say that.
I have just the thing. Just a spritz, mind you.
What's going on here?
Still fine.
You struggle to move, and you feel your toes wiggle, and your fingers twitch. The paralysis is waning.
Interesting. Some of the results are quite unexpected. Let's move on to
Princess, yeah, you're immaculate right now.
Live or die. You've
Princess,
already proven most. Well, I was going to say useful, but perhaps entertaining is the better word.
Yes.
Isabel turns the valve, but no fog wafts forth. In that moment, you feel your marrow awaken. You've regained control of your own bones at last.
What's wrong with them? God! Come! The God Woken's broken free of my spell!
I got
it. Yeah, they always get to go first.
Okay, so now we start the battle in a pit of poison.
Okay, I'm fine. Thanks for the healing. Man, this would have been whole scene would have been very different if we were all undead.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
What's the deal?
Did you not know that Fane's undead? is bad. What do we do?
Well, you have to get up there. Which one? Hover over each guy, because you can see. So that's not that one. Who's going next? He's going after Red Prince. That's the one going next. Oh, go on the other side.
So much everything.
Yeah, do they all have that much? And this is not a kill.
Very little armor.
Then go for him. This is not a kill Isbel or Isbiel and they'll all die. This is not how this is gonna go down.
No. I was assuming that the last guys were like summons, like, because they were undead, and then they were skeletons, and then they came to life. So I assumed
Ricochet.
Was it not than this guy?
It has to high roll. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, no, you're good. That's a better idea. You're not cursed.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to hit you with this.
Okay.
I'll yield to none.
Ooh, I can't actually hit either or both of them, so I'll just do this.
Okay, let's get ourselves out of here.
My initiative is like +9, and I always go last.
Now that's taken care of. Where were we?
This guy. That was in armor though. Maybe
You could do your what's your? Oh no, you don't have enough AP. Never mind. So you can use your huge ice attack. That's 4 AP. Not the razzle dazzle. Dare you?
I know that I healed him, but it was mostly just as a crowd control method.
My sound is bugged.
Yeah, it's bugged.
I have no sound.
You have no sound.
I have the music, but none of the attacks I'm doing are making any noises.
Oh, that's okay. I have sound.
Oof.
Oh my goodness.
Use a first aid. Yours knocked down? That's so good. How many people does Ricochet go to?
Targets within
Forks up to 2 times. So if you shoot the guy in the middle, will that fork to Isbiel and the guy in front?
Maybe. I want to get out of the fire.
Okay.
So. Just 2, yeah. What's this? A lot of magic armor. Okay, so guy in the middle. So this guy.
Yeah. Didn't hit the guy in front, but.
First, I assume. Count. Triple knockdown.
Love not being able to see. I assume these guys are... Whoa. We're going to run through here, so... Let's get the tank up front.
Yep. Heal.
It hurt her.
Hurt her? Oh, okay. Good. Good.
Feign too, but it's fine. It's okay because it just touched my armor. Ooh!
Oh. Rest of it.
Okay.
This is going pretty well. Kill her? Do you think I should kill her?
No. I'll be able to kill her with an AoE.
Holy cow! I'm not gonna actually kill that guy.
I'm ready.
Nice.
You know, you can release the death fog on arcs if you want.
What, really?
Yeah, and kill the entire town.
Wow. Crazy that you can do that.
Work on the 2 melee boys.
Okay.
Because their magic shields are pretty low. By low, I just mean overall, they have low magic.
1,000. It's 4. By
There's
that.
the blood. Oh, I cleaved the other guy.
Dang, nice. Got magic armor. Nice. So there are Paragon and Renegade options. You know, like mass genocide of an entire town. It's interesting that you can do that because, like, you kill all the shops and stuff too.
You can just go take your stuff. I like that you can use bouncing shield every turn.
Well, so can you.
No, I can't. I cost the source point.
You use bouncing shield?
Yeah, it's a 2-turn cooldown, and I have to use Flay Skin. Or Skin Graft.
Oh, that's a source point skill. I didn't know that.
I can just do this stuff for free? I'm not a mage.
Pretty beefy, so... Doomed. Okay.
Glory is mine.
Let's see, and I should probably retreat.
Well, they wouldn't get very far.
Goodness, the damage. He had like 2,500 health. Beast is such a beast.
Rangers, man.
Your Rangers don't usually do that much damage. Usually they're nerfed because you can shoot from a distance. Like that's like the trade-off is that they're not very strong because for safety. Not here.
Not here. Not in D&D. D&D Rangers are super strong. Probably your highest DPS class.
I thought the highest DPS class was like Spearmaster. Oh wait, hang on, Beast.
You look at your companions in shock. Black Ring influence or not, the enormity of the Queen's plan is revealed. To kill everyone in the city.
It shows strength, powerful statement. I can't approve, but who am I to condemn?
It's a preemptive attack. Queen Justinia pursues victory with cunning. I might do the same.
I'm not surprised by this. You shouldn't be either.
I guess I don't have an opinion.
I'm
Identify
completely
two-handed
indifferent.
mace. Living wall. Unidentified ring. Unidentified leggings.
Nice.
Just send it to Red Prince. We're just selling
It's
them.
pretty good mace. Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. Visual air third. Alright, now deal with the death fog. Isbael's dead. The death fog threat to the city remains. Destroy the machine. Dave? Maybe we don't. Accidentally activated. Doomsday device it's just called. What's this? What are you doing over there?
This is a trap.
Leaked underneath the wall here.
It's a secret wall, FYI.
So don't use that to this. How do we destroy the machine?
Oh, fun, the death machine. Hey, Marshall.
Marshall! See ya. Your way in there that you see?
No, and it seems like I can't move this bookshelf either.
Books. Oh, and the way around then.
You'd assume.
Right here. Oh, there's the queen. Okay.
If you're going to destroy it, make sure you have done everything you want in the sewers, because the sewers were flooded with death fog once you do.
Oh. We've been done everything. Where is she? I will spoon. Let's go into.
She's dead.
By whose hand?
Yours? It should have been my own axe to slice her neck. Take me to
Oh,
her bones.
dwarves.
I've a mind to chop them into pieces, the foul witch.
Justinia struggles to control her rage. She closes her eyes. She breathes the sew's fetid air. She waits.
She is dead. And that is that.
Whoa, whoa, hang on. I don't think that's what happened here. I think she was being. It's like the vizier like trope.
The guy said she was her thrall.
Right. Wait, what do you mean?
Lohar said that Justinia was her thrall unwillingly.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah.
Justinia pounds a fist against her palm. One smack, then a second, then a third.
You may not believe me, but what I did, I thought I did for the sake of my people. The sinking of the Peacemaker, the Driftwood smuggling operation, the Death Fog, Black Peak Isle.
Power always comes at a great cost. Sometimes you have to take some lives to save others. And I shall always put dwarven lives first. You must understand it. It was only a matter of time, she said. And I never doubted it. The scouts talked of living weapons nailed to crosses, of blank-faced wizards, an entire force of them. If we didn't come for the Order, the Magisters and Paladins, they would come for us. They had my ear all the while, the Black Ring. I'm sorry. Truly sorry.
The void closes in then. It's so much more dangerous than even Death Fog. Death Fog we can see and smell. The void is empty, intangible. We don't know it's there until its creatures are upon us.
She was a scientist of sorts, or so the town criers chanted. She knew of the ways of nature and beyond, and I invited her to court to show.
Pleasant experiments.
She healed the sick and soothed the wounded. I saw it with my own eyes. I brought her close. Her words were wise, and her aims, well, they seemed so pure. It was after Alexander assembled the quorum that Isbiel turned my mind to thoughts of war. Our scouts and spies aided dwarven sorcerers where and when they could, but Isbiel insisted the monks and shriekers would touch dwarven land. When we came to Arx to prepare, she rarely left my side except to tend to her laboratory. I'd no idea what atrocities.
Share the news of Kem's allegiance to the God King and of his death.
Kem? Linda Kem? This rot has infected the very soil we tread and the air we breathe. I must not let it reach the kingdom.
So go.
Lady Kem is known to harbor those in need from.
Tell her what you know. Oh no, because she didn't mind that we killed her.
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, good, okay."
So unless you've no more grievances to air,
the Queen is now free of the Black Ring's thrall. Leave her be. She's not a threat.
Forgive her.
Oh, Beastus.
Justinia has learned from her mistakes. Let her return to her people in peace.
Justinia and Nassel's nothing.
What's done is done.
Back to the kingdom, she's their problem now.
Nothing.
Send her back to the kingdom. She's their problem now, not ours.
On. Oh, until I can return the kingdom, I'll try to be at Kem Estate. Royalty is always welcome there. Paulina would have no other way. Yeah.
Why?
You're right. Death Fog still has to be dealt. A beast. Yeah, involved the strike the first best ring.
It seems the Queen can handle herself.
Eve? About
Isbale leached the source from these people.
like my character says that like, what? No way.
I've spotted something.
Like it's not like we haven't been doing that the whole game.
What?
My character's like, Ispiel reached the source from all these people. That would be a natural response to have.
If you weren't doing it?
If we weren't living in the world that we're living in, where you just do that all the time. If you were an actual normal person, you would say like, this is a terrible atrocities that are happening in this laboratory, like the experiments and stuff like that. What else do we have here? Ocean models. Books.
There are a bunch of goodies here.
Ooh. Goodies? I like goods. And Beast Crossbow is insane right now. 100 something. 220. There. In here, nothing in here. What is this altar or anything? Oh, a letter from Principal's Locker. Isbel, you have done well. He is pleased with your work over these months. Ensure that it is detonated. We will have our new world.
Isbel
a whole new world.
Quite some time ago.
Where everybody is dead.
I was going with that too. Hey.
Also, have you guys been able to find the secret vault of Lord Kem or whatever his name is? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did. We found it a little while ago. Hang on. Wait. Great machine sits before you. Pipework, tentacles outwards and upwards. The conduits piercing the ground overhead, wending their way towards the city and her people above.
Even through the seals of the Great Cistern, you scent the acrid sting of the death fog inside.
Time to deal with it.
A faint gossamer of death fog rises.
Awesome, and you've completed the area and saved the guy.
A switch allows
well,
save the guy.
Arhu died in the first round, like the first attack in combat.
We could not keep save him from dying.
It was the first thing that happened.
Yeah.
Was Kem would come in,
run in, and kill him.
Some of the guys, kill him instantly, and that was his turn.
Yeah.
That other pipe leads to the sea. Redirect the flow. It'll minimize the
I think
harm.
we tried 4 times.
If we release the death
in that battle, we tried like 3 or 4 times. We
Yeah.
reloaded and just died every time. Maybe Isabel was onto something. If we release the death fog, we take care of the order. What beast? Are you serious? Let's see how the machine stands. Couldn't care less. Jeez. Redirect the death fog. Wait a minute. I didn't know that was even an option.
Yeah, Red Prince just said it.
Oh, okay. Trash it.
No one is safe as long as this machine stands. Trash it.
Destroy it.
Unless we destroy it, there's no guarantee it can't be used again. Can we take that chance?
Oh, what does it say? The fog seems to become a variable geyser. Machine's going to blow.
Run.
Oh!
If I were mortal, I'd be getting the hell out of here.
Man, we should have figured out how to leave, huh?
Yeah, we should figure out our escape plan first.
I mean, I'm fine.
Can we get out?
The store
It's gonna
probably.
spread. Take lock pick it quickly. Okay.
Sick loot? Sick loot? No, you get out of here.
What?
You get out of here.
I don't know where out of here is.
Up the way we came, man. Up the ladder, up the stairs, through the door.
No, these. Okay, these. Okay, can I just Can't fast travel away.
I hate that this game lets you pick up panties. It's so like cringy anime tropes, man.
Right. Well, it's you think of a lot of weird, useless stuff in this game, right? Is that? Yeah, you're still all right.
Yeah, I'm fine, man. Ah, you fools.
Ah, no, and webbed.
Don't worry, we have
Fly.
1,000 years.
Ah, you fools. Fool of a took. I have no idea why he calls them tooks, because he never calls them that ever again.
Probably something from the book.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah for the InWeb.
As far as I know, I'm not a connoisseur of.
You hate movies.
Lord of the Rings. I don't hate movies.
The statue reaches to the bottom, drops out.
City Square.
All right.
Let's
go. I mean, there's not even a point in fighting the doctor. To the church. Also,
so this can't be completed because I couldn't report back to Lord Kem because he died. This is like was like way too hard for us to beat.
Unidentified amulet.
This is like post games content kind of stuff. Stolen. Warfare Huntsman Lucky Charm. It's too finesse though. Okay, so what else we got? That's related to the doctor. We can't do any of these. This one's uncompletable pretty much at this point. Hammerfall. And this one was the one that we're doing right now. So this quest though isn't closed like the other ones. Queen Justinia, we did that. We do that. Oh.
There's also the Red Prince quest to do here, which completes the character arc. If you haven't done that already, we have.
Pretty sure we have.
I can summon the dragon now.
Yeah, like the dragon guy. Let me go to Lord Kem's house and
tell his dead body.
No, I did that already. I did it, and then nothing else I could do with
you
him.
Slurped his soul
slurped him, yeah, because there was nothing I could do. But I'm gonna go talk to Justinia and see if that'll close the quest line, and then we can do.
All right.
Path of Blood.
Unless it gives us 966,975 XP, then we can try fighting the doctor at level 20.
Yeah, that would be good. But...
Almost everything has been done that we can do, which is crazy.
Yeah, we were pretty thorough. I have a couple
she'd be in there.
Small quests.
Keep going through there. Right. I'd assume that's where Lady Kem is.
I'll talk to my husband.
Probably won't talk to you.
He loves children, so. I don't believe you're here at my behest, are you, darling?
Feel free to rest your feet
elsewhere. Do feel
elsewhere.
free to rest your feet elsewhere in the manor before.
She won't talk to non-nobility.
Oh, okay.
Do be careful.
Nothing.
You there? Okay.
She's here somewhere.
She says she'd be here, so...
Tell me about
Split up.
Split up and, yeah.
I'll go upstairs.
There's like blood in the...
Found her.
Okay, she has a persuasion.
Have Beast talk to her.
Justinia.
What do you want from me, Marcus? What can I possibly say at this moment and in this place to appease you?
It's not about appeasement. It's about answers. You could have killed hundreds, thousands. And for what? Magisters and paladins threatening to look at you funny.
Justinia pounds a fist against her palm. One smack, then a second, then a third.
You may not believe me, but what I did, I thought I did for the sake of my people.
The doctor's the one last thing to do here before the final fight, but it's more pressing to do if you have Los. Yeah, I figured that was her request.
We don't have to do it. I guess we don't have to do any of these quests, but I want to see the quest lines. Yeah, that fight is ridiculous. That's all of it.
It was only a matter of time, she said. And
maybe like if you have Los, like it makes the fight like way easier.
Weapons nailed to crosses of blank-faced wizards, and they had my ear all the while. The black ring.
Like maybe if you have her, she makes the fight way easier. Like
yeah, maybe she can keep him from turning into the demon.
Maybe. His stats are like he has like 10,000 of everything.
He has 12,000 armor.
It's insane.
So your excuse?
He has so many ads too.
To know you
He'd be hard by himself.
What a god's damned joke, Justinia.
You're right. Is that what you want to hear? You're right. Go and tell everyone how right you are. But you know what your rightness won't do. Protect a kingdom. And protect it I did, while you went off to live your god's damned pirate fantasy. And if I knew then what I knew now, Marcus, I would still exile you. You would walk the Isle of Mist to this day, stalked by demons and living the nightmares they
Oh, didn't know that about Beast.
Call me a fool or a tyrant. Call me whatever you want, but I was still there. I was there. I lived reality while you were playing games.
And the demon hunter is shot by the doctor. Oh, okay.
Jahan, yeah.
Lad, you really lead me wrong. Call it. I know you got my back.
We can kill her.
What? No. Hang on. Beast, you should probably make this decision. Let's go with the first one. Queen has seen her ways, err the way her ways.
Actually, there is a thing you can do to get into the doctor's pocket dimension and snuff out the candles, which represents the souls he feeds off of. Snuffing them kills them, but it also frees them from the doctor and weakens them him greatly. And there are thousands of candles.
It's cool that you can do that.
We'll do as you say then. Go back to them, Justinia. I'll go too. We have to rebuild. For us and for them.
You guide her and stuff. You be her.
Have you forgotten your own journey, Marcus? I know you love your people. I know you would see
do something
them free,
after this.
I must be the one to face them, to release them from the prison I made for them. You are God-woken. Think of what you can do for the kingdom as divine. Far
Basically,
more than
Malady summons a rainstorm and snuffs them all out, but I'm sure you can do it. Do that if Los. You can only do that if Los is with you.
As they warrant.
Justinia kisses his cheek.
You are the beast of the sea, the God-woken, the divine in waiting. You will do your people proud.
No, because he's not a main character.
I mean, he is.
But not like for us. For the sake of the dwarves, Beast and Queen Justinia found common ground. Free of Isabel's influence, she will return to the kingdom.
However, there is a way to get into the doctor's vault without fighting him. Well, I mean, we got into his vault. But I'm not sure if that's the same pocket dimension. We got into the vault with all the, like, the electrified magic chests.
Yeah, and we also found, like, there's a little corner of an area with, like, a
Lady
wreck
Clem has been
in the
kind
cave.
enough to host me until I can return to the kingdom. I vow.
Yes, the void closes in. It pains me to know the Black Ring prayed. Yes? What about them?
Yeah, that's them. If you shoot them with different types of magic, you get what's inside. Yeah.
We did that.
They deserve. She healed the. It was after when we came. Farewell.
Yes, Beast's story is done. Okay. You should rest up Red Prince.
Yeah, I always forget because he has a technically he has a debuff on him, so his HP will never just come back naturally.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, pilgrim.
And I guess you don't want to fight the doctor, then it's time to head to the tomb of Lucian. Yeah, man.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, we tried fighting him a few times. He
one-shots all of us.
Yeah. I consider him like this.
The door shuts after I walk in here.
Something closed the door.
Teleport to us.
Okay. Yeah, I consider him to be like this game's like post-game like optional boss kind of thing, because I mean at least the way he is now. I'm sure Isbale. I mean I'm sure Los makes it so it's not so impossible. There's a slot in the center of the button. It looks like something should be placed in it.
A long, empty moment ticks by. Something's not right. It's not working. Nothing happens.
What happens? What do we do wrong here? Judged. You approach the path of blood, will be judged righteous and allowed to pass.
There, switch.
Do we use the source amulet for anything?
A switch. There, a switch.
Use the source amulet and the scroll of atonement.
Oh, it's because you have the amulet. You have to do it.
There, a switch.
There's a curious-looking panel. There's a slot in the center of the button.
Benefit, so that's our
It looks like
amulet into it.
the amulet fits the slot perfectly. The mechanisms around it begin to glow with source. Nothing happens.
I got it now.
I think I took it back is what happened. I put it in and then I took it back when I knocked me out. So you have to give me either I have to give you the amulet or you have to give me the scroll.
I'll give you the scroll.
And you just need to.
There's a curious-looking panel.
Okay.
There's a curious-looking panel discreetly nested. The amulet fits the slot perfectly. The mechanisms around it. The button slowly sinks into the wall, as if pushed by an invisible hand.
Space from the amulet consumed by the inner mechanisms of the button. Just turn beneath behind the ancient walls, almost like you're acknowledging the words you spoke. Action before it seals itself.
It's like stuff in here. I sent you an amulet.
Wait. An amulet.
There, a switch. There, a switch.
Okay. Final fight time. Crypt of Lucian. Waypoint discovered.
Probably a dungeon.
Oh, yeah, you're probably right. The final dungeon, of course. Guess the fight just wouldn't be right here, huh?
Make sure you guys have armor and weapons you want.
Well,
it's why we got what we want.
We got what we could find, and it's hard. Like it is a good point, Marshall. But what do we need? Like it's hard to say what we need, right? Have our geared appropriate stats and stuff. Use altar.
The blessed altar seems to want to be touched.
Pass your hand across the flat of the altar top.
In the pit beyond, things move once more, as if returning to their original position.
Mechanism
Then
rests
the mechanism
behind the
rests.
sound echo.
Behind you, the sound echoes away.
Got it.
Oh, this is a puzzle.
A blessed stone altar. The cool stone
And a
seems to
palm's
beg
width
to be
along
touched.
the top of the plinth.
In the space beyond the altar, the pipework shifts.
Oh, you just do it. Wow, this sucks for co-op. One person just sits here while the other person does the puzzle.
No, you can. Well, it may for online, but couch co-op is different, right? Because you can help me. So
okay, I love these kind of puzzles. FYI.
Really, the Bioshock 2 puzzles?
Yeah.
This is definitely a 2 puzzle.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? So
so you got to move that first one. Just start either direction right now.
We can move a little faster, but that's
okay. Because we have to connect the top 3 to the bottom 3.
But you think it's just like up and down like that?
Well, it's not going to be straight up and down. They're going to go crazy. So you have to move this one now to go up.
Okay, yeah, and then the red goes in the middle. Okay, so
one more.
Yeah.
That one has to go. Let's just try to keep it in the center for now.
Okay.
Take it to the center. You know what? We should be doing this from the top down.
Think so? Okay.
So that one's fine. Yeah. So you got to turn that one.
Yeah, we're trying to get that one over there. So like this way.
Yep. And the other one goes down. Okay, now that's fine. That one has to go to the other way.
Like this, and
so that, which is fine.
And then like this. Turn this one.
No, because it's gonna go straight, right? It'll go straight down. So turn this one.
Okay. Will that do it?
Hold on, no, this is not gonna work.
What happens if you push this button? Okay. This is the path though, right? Like.
Well, it doesn't work though.
So it doesn't turn. Okay, I got it. Okay.
Oh no. So I got it.
The straight lines the cross parts don't like.
I assume they just go straight across. I assume they go straight across.
Yeah.
I don't know. I assume.
Okay.
I also don't know if you have to do one at a time or all 3 at a time.
That's a fine assumption.
Actually, Octo, you can probably help him by standing on the grate behind him. Put some blood on it. And bless it. You need to add blessed blood to this puzzle that way, because it's not in it to start. With, as you can see, in the middle bottom part of the puzzle.
Oh, I guess that's the clue is like, oh, this one's blue and that one's blue and this one's kind of foggy color, that one's foggy color, and that one's red, but there's nothing here.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of what you're meant to surmise. So.
Because I can't get down there to like activate them.
So it has to be like it's going to be shoot straight. So let me try this. If this assumption is correct that they can only go straight lines, then this has to be the solution, right? It has to go like this.
Yep. that's not gonna work, man. Oh wait, no, sorry. That one I thought that was like cornered off. So yeah, flip the top one to be looking this way. One more. Now flick the top left. One more time. Now go down to below that, yeah, and then make that one look like this, like an L. Now make that one this.
Okay.
Now make that one
this one, and it'll go like
this.
See if this will work. This.
I assume you have to have it all set at the same time. You know what I mean? So
that's possible.
Because then it's not much of a puzzle if it's not all set at one time.
I guess.
But that means we were already wrong. Maybe it's not. Maybe we'll turn each of these on the bottom to see if you can get any of them to go. You have to back out of the puzzle and choose a different option to activate it. It'll activate all three at once.
What are these switches for then?
I assume we get down there at some point.
Yeah, because I think the conveyance of the puzzle is like these things glow, so you want to turn them.
All right, quit the puzzle. Let's just see. Now lay your hand upon the stone.
The altar seems to respond. Beyond it, something creaks, as if the pipework was moving.
Oh, look at that. Here it goes.
It does go straight.
Yeah. Wait for it, or can we just keep going?
Now that just for show. Wait for it to get there.
Just for show. It's so. Why would they make it?
You need to get all three at the same time. Okay.
A blessed
Okay, so move your hand.
altar.
Yeah, like that one.
Cool in the space beyond the.
Okay, so we do have to get all three, which makes this significantly harder.
Why would they make these things glow and make them interactable if you don't do anything with them? That's very.
It's just probably to make it like feasible. Like you get, oh, this is actually how the machinery works.
But that isn't how that works because you don't interact with these buttons.
You're right, but you're also moving these magically, so maybe that's what the thing does magically, right? So this bottom middle has to look this way, and that needs to look up. This one, or the one you were on.
What? The
down.
What?
That one.
It's.
No. We got it. Now turn. Oh wait.
That's
Yeah,
one's
that's a
something with
problem.
that one. You
That is a
can't
problem.
Change
yeah.
that.
We're probably gonna have to do this a different way then. So what the heck is? Oh, never mind.
The only possible solution here is this way, and same thing here, and this is always straight no matter what you do, so it has to be this way. So yeah, this has to be wrong then, because there's no other way for this path to go. It has to be this.
Yeah, you're right.
This.
So let's start from left to right. Let's work on the bottom left and get that going. So
Okay.
let's go with it. That's correct.
So that's correct.
So that one's correct. So that
this
that
has
one needs
to be this.
face up. The next one has
This
to go
has
straight.
to be this.
The next one has to go to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Which has to go straight.
This has to be that. This has to be this.
Which means that has to
This has
look
to be
either
this.
up or down. But let's go with
Yeah,
up
it can be
for
either up
now.
or down. So this is that's a variable. We don't know about that one
Yeah,
yet.
but let's go up for now. You just gotta add blessed blood so all parts are there and the real puzzle can start. It took me some time, so I wish you guys luck. BRB, I got a shower.
Okay.
Let's start with it up. Let's start with it up.
Okay, so
And
this one has to go that way.
and
This
that
way.
has to go straight.
This has to go straight, yeah, and then this. Well.
No,
go
you
this
were
way.
right. It has to go down. That one has to go down. Which means this
This has to
next
go that
one
way.
would face up. Well, actually, not
Straight.
necessarily. But sure, let's go with that.
Do this. That would lead to the
Sure.
there. That leads there now. This right
Okay.
here. Over here, like this.
So now our
There.
other one is wrong already.
Yeah.
The bottom middle is wrong. Which messes up with our how it is currently.
Yeah.
So that can't be the answer.
Nope. Like this one can be this.
But that screws it up already, right there.
What is this? Which one? The middle one?
This one's a part of. Oh wait, no, it's not. Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So that's already screwed that one up. The other one.
Well, it can't be this way because it gets screwed up here.
Yeah. So our bottom left
This one could
solution
be
is wrong.
this way.
It could be.
In which case, it would have to be like this.
Mm-hmm. And then that one would have to be straight up.
Be straight. This one.
And remember, the crossed ones can have overlapping stuff because one will go straight either way. Right?
Yeah.
So
this one could either be this, or it could be the other way. This would be this.
Okay, so flick this one to look up, and then this one to look here, and then that one to look at it. No, that one was right. Next one up. Now that one. There you go. That one's done. Now with that one being done, let's try the bottom middle. So you go bup, and then this would have to face this way. And then this one will have to face up. Straight
through there.
And then that has to face left.
Face left.
Which would
go this way.
Which would have to face up, which is wrong. So that's wrong.
This kind of reminds me of like old DOS game, like adventure games.
Yeah. So face that down. And the next one has to face. What are we looking at right here? I don't know. We're doing this one.
Doing this one right now.
So yeah, you could. No, this one has to go this way now. And this one has to face up.
And not interfering with the other ones?
No.
It goes like this.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. This is the blood one, so turn this. We can't turn this one though.
You can't turn that one.
That's not right.
Well, hold on. We would never have to turn this one anyway.
No, because we have to. We want to get to the blood pool, right? So we have to flip this one to be.
Unless
over here.
you go around. You know what I mean?
You might, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so flick this one. Now turn. Oh boy. No, that can't work. That one's still correct.
Yeah. So the variable. Three variables here. This one. We switch to be pointing up.
Yeah, but not really. Like, cause that'll just go straight. Oh no! What am I doing? That goes right to the blood. For whatever reason, because there's no blood there, I am associating it with light blue and light blue. I was trying to get it to the middle one, like an idiot. So yeah, that one's done. So then this one.
Okay, this has to go straight. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, straight. So this has
doesn't
to
matter.
change.
This one has to change. Now, does this one interfere with the other ones?
No.
No. So that one's okay to do. I'm gonna make assumption that it has to go this way. Let's see what happens.
It's done now.
Done. This.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
So now make it rain blood in there. I love puzzles like that. I love them so much.
Good. Does this interfere with anything?
And then you have to bless it. What the heck?
Oh,
that makes a lot of sense. You have to wait for your blood rain to be back up.
Mm-hmm. Did you go in the pipe?
Bless it.
Didn't really get in the pipe very much,
Yeah, I
though.
know, but maybe that'll work still. Okay, now do the thing.
Peering through the iron grating.
Not going over there, though.
Just see what happens.
A blessed stone
yeah.
altar. The altar seems to respond.
You can at least test if we're right here. I believe we are. Yeah, so these are right.
A blessed stone altar. The altar seems to respond.
There it goes.
All right. Did not expect a puzzle out of
Yeah, me
blue.
neither.
Has there hasn't been any? Yeah.
Easy peasy. Oh, we can move during the cutscene.
Won't budge.
Line of anguish.
English. Obviously, it's already started.
That's the most boss hallway I've ever seen in my life.
Pretty bossy hallway right here.
Oh my gosh, we could have just teleported to waypoints whenever we wanted. I just noticed. Waypoints.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, we'll wait for the one about that, eh? Okay, what's happening? Bones need not be broken. Screamers need not run this old air. Preserve thyself and flee.
To cross this threshold is to plunge into thy grave. Do not decide in haste. Very well. Embrace thy fate.
Death room.
Venture no blood need not be to cross. Very well.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Moving to involuntary death assistance.
Now I think we were just getting right into the battle here.
Battle source puppet. Bye.
Right. Oh.
They're not absurdly strong.
Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor.
Yeah, they're going to set off traps.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, transmission engine. Yeah, what are you? Hey, over here. What a weird fight. I'm hoping the final fight isn't like impossibly hard. Like
No.
some other fights that we've been doing.
You know it will be.
Alright.
I have 0 frames.
0 frames?
It's so framey on my side.
Uh...
9 HP.
9 HP.
Use your staff of mages so you don't use it. Interesting. No one could have foreseen this.
Told you!
He killed one.
Oh, nice. You guys have wands, you know. There you go.
And dead.
There's no end.
Wait, is there no end to them? Did Fane just give us a clue accidentally?
Probably.
We haven't experienced a no end to them scenario.
Well, there's a huge like barrier up the other side, so I'd assume there's some sort of end to them.
Moving to corporeal transposition engine. After the corporeal transposition imminent.
Teleported Red Prince.
Another one? How many more could there be?
Okay.
Okay, and you and Ooze Barrel switch spots then? Well, that makes sense with that's what the corporeal thing would do. Okay. Feels...
Also, watch the spike on the ground, the spike holes.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably why Beast got hurt. Oh, no, he's still physical armor.
Okay.
Rain would put out the fire.
So?
Put out the brazier too, that's cool.
Oh, those spikes.
Those are fire spikes. Okay, you guys know what to do here? Nope.
We just started this fight. Yeah, my assumption is always just kill everything, and after that, we'll see what happens.
Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor.
But Fane has said, like, Fane was like, there's no end to them, and then Red Prince was like,
another one.
How
Want me
many...
to say, or do you want to figure it out? Because I think unless you've talked to a specific NPC, you wouldn't know what to do. You can just tell us then.
Are you sure? We want to try to figure it out?
I mean, it's probably like either kill them all or just start picking levers.
Okay, well, if you're sure that you want to get backseated on this one?
Yeah, I think it's fine here because we probably didn't talk to the guy. If we did, it was like 3 weeks ago. Okay. It's very convoluted.
They just keep coming.
They just keep coming.
Look around. There's got to be a way to make them stop.
And before we had even started fighting them, Fame was like, "There's no end to them," and I was like, just started fighting. Okay, there's a way to stop them. Fame says. That'll be what? There's switches everywhere. Traps. So many switches. Right, this doorway.
So basically, there's a bunch of levers all around that have different words attached to them. You need to find the levels that have words in which the first letter spells the word power. Right. I do remember this.
I don't remember that at all.
Find the lever that starts with a P and pull that pull that first and so on until you spell out the word power. I'm surprised I remember that. The Toymaker told us that.
Oh.
Actually, I'm not surprised you don't remember that. You never remember anything. Just wiki it.
They just keep coming. Look around.
Well, that's how I know how to do, learn how to do things is via
There's so many
research
spikes everywhere
and via like trial and error, right? But we haven't been here yet, so.
Righteousness, mercilessness.
Oh, so you can't
Divinity.
see what their names are, at this point.
Fortitude.
I can't do that.
You can on your turn.
On your turn. Oh.
Steadfast.
Ew.
Order. Quality. Ambition. Authority. Potency. See if I don't die.
Moving to corporeal transposition engine. Corporeal transposition.
If we have to restart the fight, we have to restart.
For the first time.
Let's just restart.
You know where P is, right?
Yes, I know where one P is. There might be a closer P.
I assume it was just the one.
Well, I saw 2 N's and 2 A's.
Oh.
I think there's only one of each letter of power. Okay.
Right, for power, right. There's no, unless you're using slang, there is no A in power.
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 Or power. Power.
Yeah, or area power.
If that ever happens to the Kennedys.
Wow.
It's a good show. Probably.
Probably. I don't remember. I haven't seen it in a long time. I feel like my opinion might change on some things. All right, so let's map out the route, and we'll. Oh, right.
I almost got all the way there.
Moving to reinforcement deploy.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
You can also click in the left stick to do it whenever you This doesn't show you the name of stuff.
Right. It's the names is what I want. So we got. So
P was on the other side.
P is. Right
Keep
here.
going. Yeah, that one right there. No, that's Zeal. That one.
Potency. So O. Order. One.
Ability.
Quality.
I think O is this one.
Oh, right here.
Okay.
Order.
There's O.
So we want to go there. W. Look at it.
Move to another one.
Fastness. Valor.
Okay, we know the first two. So you start working your way over to T. Or P, sorry.
E?
Yeah. Because you can tactical retreat and then haste yourself. Makes sense that you go for it.
Okay.
Moving to noxious atmosphere enabler.
Sick. Attacks opportunity. I guess it used a reaction.
Maybe. Yeah, you know where the well, you know where the O is now as well. Be there next. He should be by P in next turn.
Glory is mine. Moving to noxious atmosphere enabled. Noxious atmosphere enabled.
What are these things?
What are these ones up here? Judgment. Courage. Rio. On the bar?
Oh. Different ideas.
Righteousness. This.
Where's W? Awfulness.
Steadfastness.
There's those ones I couldn't check. Candor, Fortitude. It's the one on the left.
That was authority.
No, really? The one on the left there? Far left? Anxiousness. Gravitas. Wisdom. Okay. So. And we need an O again. O's? No, it's E. What am I saying? E.
Moving to corporeal transposition.
Oh, don't teleport.
Right, so E.
It teleported Red Prince.
Like far away? Or where is he?
The opposite
No.
side. The beast will have to do W.
He's there. W's over here. Need E.
Have we pulled P?
No, but I'm gonna error to pull it and then get in the position to pull it.
It's probably on my side, I'd assume. Oh, empathy. There it is. Alright, so there you go.
I'm ready.
Moving to reinforcement deploy.
Movement deployer, no.
Noxious atmosphere enabled.
Right.
Do it.
Over here.
No, you want to go over to O.
Do it.
Moving to corporeal transposition engine.
What the? Oh.
Walk
over that.
What the hell's just happened?
I'll look for the next E, but I won't.
Invites magical translocation.
Now you found E.
I'm by E. We got P.
The heck is R?
Righteousness? I think it was one of them was called righteousness.
Yeah. There it is. Alright, I'll wait by it.
Moving to corporeal transposition engine. Corporeal transposition imminent.
Just do that. So,
That's you're by wisdom. So you're by W. Where is O?
Is O?
Getting teleported everywhere, right? So.
Yep. All are on the floor.
Heck.
Is that it on the left? Rio. No.
I think I've checked them all now.
Is it either of those?
Yarak.
Yarak. Gravitas.
What?
Senegaudry? We did that one. Dude, Candor. E. There it is. So the last one you checked.
So far away. The best part is I just keep getting teleported.
Oh, I didn't know you could walk across that.
They walked across it.
I thought they just floated across it.
Don't you dare teleport me
You're not
again.
trying to escape, are you?
Where's over there? I'm gonna buy it. Okay,
So just wait. You have to wait for O.
where is that? Oh, well. Hold my action. I've never actually done it before in this game, so I don't want to see how it worked, but. Beast is now. That's some bad timing.
There's Beast.
I just spent my turn. I'm over there now, but.
Just pray you don't get the switch that turns you into a cow. Of course, there's a switch that turns you into a cow.
Moving to obvious manipulation.
Serious damage to
okay.
Beast. Left. Yeah.
I can do it.
You pulled it?
Yeah.
Okay, W. Wisdom.
All reinforcements deployed.
Yep.
There.
Moving to involuntary death assistant.
Okay. Then E. He was.
Like efficacy or something?
Orifice manipulator. Already approved.
Weren't you by E?
Yeah, am I by E? Let's see. That.
Are you also by R?
Isn't R over here?
Yeah, it was. It's the one on the wall, I think.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Fly. Oh.
You're out of combat?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Hang on.
Oh, Thane's a cow. We're all cows.
He's dead. This is a new one?
We get to act when we're cows?
I don't know.
Oh.
Cow form.
Corporeal transposition engine.
Attack, interact with objects. 2 turns? Ugh. Oh, we know where all the switches are now. We just have to remember them.
It's up to the mage. Finally, he can be useful. Nope.
Moving to rapid descent cranial disruptor.
Aiden's no longer a cow.
Oh, good. That's good. My friend's died. Unfortunate. He's no longer a cow, too. Okay.
Just go over there, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and save time though by. I'm gonna get into combat.
I'm a cow again. Can you fly from there?
Hi. What are you about to do? Just about to do it.
Reinforcements deployed.
This is the moment for character development. Just one more switch, and it's right there.
Combat in progress. Seeking damage opportunities.
Time is now. You can do it.
There's no end to them.
Okay. That is one of us.
Okay. How do these work?
Hit A on him and then teleport him somewhere. I usually just double tap because out of combat you're safe. That is the most. That is the most useless mage thing you could have said is, how does this spell work? Resurrect?
Yo, I don't have access to it, do I?
Wanna cast it again there, champ?
Yeah, what's it? I just wanna have to go over to you and do it.
There's a range. You can just see me through the door and then. You can just tap the bumpers, see if you see me. There you go.
It's not like the first game where you actually have a resurrection spell that you can use. We use so rigorously.
All the traps are deactivated.
Oh, that's good.
Some things never change.
Ethan saves the day. It's about to be a loss, and then Ethan went ahead and.
I'm not sure if you can. I mean, Ethan saved the day from running away.
I was literally flying over. Never mind. You're just trolling me at this point. No, you're trolling me.
I was over here being a cow. There, everyone has a ton of resurrection scrolls now.
Okay. Wait. Do you have enough of it? What do we have? Is it split evenly?
So, Red Prince has 9. Thane has 11.
Okay.
You have 7, and Beast has 8. I bought 20 before we came.
Okay. All right, save. What else does this dungeon have in store for us? On a long corridor here.
Must be getting closer to Lucian's crypt.
That spider. Mr. Fane, I never thought I'd see you again. It's been so long since our time together in your library.
It's me, Harina. Do you remember me?
That's weird.
How could I forget?
Oh, Master Vane, you were always kind. But more than that, you were always good. Always working so hard for a better world, a more perfect world.
Get rid of this craziness that's going on.
I was proud and arrogant.
But what if I were void woken no longer? It's not too late, Master Vane. We can fix everything that went wrong. Everything. We could be free of tyrants, free of the Seven, of the King, of the Void.
All you have to do is just kill everyone else.
Okay.
Study the universe again. With your help, we could be restored, not as some twisted monsters, as our true selves.
Consider the possibility, Eternals and Mortals living together.
Again. Oh, that would not be possible, Master Vane.
No, we're not going to do that either, are
We
we?
need the source of the mortal races. The power that gives them life was stolen from us. We need to right the balance.
To be fair, it was ours to begin.
I don't know. The morality's all over the place in this game. Like, the way that the world functions is very bizarre. Like,
And you will have to weigh their short lives against our eternal
really weird,
suffering
still people,
when you
and
seize the divine source.
can't just
The powers of the Seven.
us.
Once you have claimed them as your own,
All I think is left is the final fight, which is obviously going to take a
gateway
while.
to the void, so we may return. We'll take back the source.
Now, Marshall, does he have so little confidence in us?
We could one-shot him.
We could just go whack and boom, done, dead.
To close the hole they created. And we'll make sure the void and the king stay on the other side. Together, we can do it.
How about
You can write this
we just seal away all this source stuff and we just be normal people? That would be a good solution. Yeah, close. What do you think? Should we save this for next time, or?
Let's
do the
yeah, we have
dialogue
like
and stuff.
15 minutes, so step into your destiny. Might as well see it.
Yeah, to see it and maybe get a feel for
And
it.
die.
And stuff. And
Or win.
Inevitably we die. We'll see.
Or win.
Yeah, that's true. We could. As a possible ending, just seal away all the source and just like none of this.
You're gonna one-shot this name's been retracted due spoilers. Don't worry. Mefuki already just wikied it.
I didn't just wiki it.
And then he was like, "Oh, what are you talking about? It's not spoilers. It's obvious." Hey, Malady.
Come here often.
Oh.
I don't know what you did, but you just released a source blood. I thought I'd come and see what all the fuss was about. Should have known you were getting yourself into trouble. Looks like the big moment has finally arrived. I will do everything I can to support you, Godwoken.
That's good. We'll need more people fighting for us.
I think you'll need it. Don't underestimate the power of true prayer. This is a place of incredible power where a single prayer holds the weight of thousands. Your heart and soul will fill as quickly as they're drained. Consider it a taste of your divine future. The people will pray for you. In turn, they'll trust you to do right by them, as I'm trusting you to do now. Of course, it's up to you whether or not to listen. I know how I'd respond, but you do you.
Malady wearily chuckles to herself, then bows her head in a show of unexpected but sincere reverence.
Looks like my investment's paid off after all. Now go. Rivellon needs a new divine.
Yeah, see, yeah, you're gonna want us to
revered.
Revered.
Hey there, Dallas.
We have infinite source.
Cool.
Welp.
Wanna get frickin' wrecked?
Hang on, we're gonna have to go in here and switch all our skills. Cause we have infinite source now.
Yeah, my skills are the ones that I want are
on. Okay, let's start from the beginning. We've got Hailstorm, which is 4 AP. It's a lot. Sure, what we'll need. Maybe, maybe we should just go in there and just see what it's like.
Just do it.
And make our adjustments later.
If I... God,
oh, there he is.
Dallas said you would come, old friend. You were always hard as diamonds, and twice as bright. Your divine welcomes you.
The traitor himself, the divine you once selflessly served, the one you thought dead, lords over the chamber from a granite throne. He moves to speak.
Granite? It's intense, dude.
Oh, read him in.
What a twist.
Lucian frowns at Wiedemann, then bestows a
Wiedemann is?
smile upon you.
Vaguely.
All that you know of him flashes across the panorama.
I remember seeing him, but I don't remember anything about him.
I underestimated you, Godwoken. You have proven to be a formidable foe. You have my respect.
Respect? Indeed.
Lucian's gaze rests upon you and goes through you. He takes your measure entirely.
Lucian, we should tell him the truth.
Yes, I agree. It is time we dropped our masks.
Dallas nods, then reaches for the sides of her head. Where there was one face, suddenly there are 4. She takes off the mask of the shapeshifter. A skull is revealed, bejeweled,
eternal,
and ancient as the void.
They're all Eternals.
I am
eternal.
Eternal.
It actually makes a lot of sense. Eternals.
Surprises.
Well, your eyes, you should have seen this coming.
Fear not, old friend.
Not just any Eternals. It's the king of the Eternals, Brachus Reximus. Brachus Reximus.
Influence. Wait, she's telling me everyone the influence of the source. Listen to her.
I shall tell you the tale as I told it to Lucian. Long ago, the scholar Fane discovered that the veil between the world and the void was made of source. Our 7 lords desired this power.
Of course.
Silence, slave. Our king forbade the Seven to reach for this power, but they didn't listen. Instead, they rebelled and sent the king and his people into the void.
With the source they stole from the Veil, the Seven created the races so they would have worshippers.
Well, what were they before?
They were Eternals. We've already been over this.
So wait, so the Seven are also Eternals?
Yeah, they were Eternals. That's why they died. They got killed. They got shanked.
That's such a nonsensical statement. Yeah, the Eternals were Eternals. That's why they died. That's why the Seven Lords would have needed worshippers.
During
That's how
their
they get
lives,
Source.
worshippers
We just learned this from
When
Malady.
they die, the gods feed from them. It's an ingenious system.
Our souls are nothing but vats for the source-hungry gods.
The Seven made a mistake. By taking its source, they tore a hole in the veil, and it is through this hole that the void finds its way into our world.
Okay, but like Source is like...
Source was the barrier, man.
But it's also people's like souls or something?
No, it's like the souls collect Source.
Okay.
The Seven's lust for power let in the void. Our goal is to close the hole they created, to restore the source to the Veil.
Okay. Doesn't sound so bad.
When we are done, there shall be no more source in the world. Rivellon will be finally free from the
They're not
gods
gods.
that enslaved them.
Wait, only in the, of course, the classic pantheonic sense. Wouldn't closing the hole doom Dallas King and people to endless void?
My people cannot be allowed to return from the void. They are tarnished. They are void-woken. They can only bring chaos and death.
Why didn't you say this before? Why were you fighting us the whole game?
The only bad part is that you let the Divine remain in a position of power.
Who's the Divine? Depends on who it is, I guess.
There
No,
is
well, we want to make.
to share it.
I want to make it so
Then
like
she
we don't
decides
need
that
a
she
divine
wants
anymore. Like so like because the divine is not even truly a divine in the classical sense. Just a bunch. It's just us. It's just us people. So like.
I was a child when the God King tore
Power
my
for one
family
person
apart.
is the thing.
I was purged of source and left to rot in a putrid tomb. A child. It was hell. A hell I suffered for the sins of my father. He was the one that betrayed the God King. He was the one that told the Seven the secrets of the Veil. The cruel joke of it all is that the same tomb that housed my tortured body is what sheltered me from the void. Few Eternals escaped that fate. Myself, my mother, and
Fane.
Fane. Yes, Fane. You are my father.
Oh.
To say I regret having kids is an understatement.
Dang, Fane's really like
Yeah, man.
linked to the story. Jeez. Then we brought him. Dun dun dun.
Everything I did
Nani
to
the
fix
heck?
your mistake. Our people. Every
Felt like I was
bird
missing out without
sorcerer,
Fane. Yeah.
Every dead magister. All those weeping families. They're on your head, father. But now I have revenge. Revenge on the Seven and the God King. Revenge for what they took from me. My life. My people. My mother.
The hammer's voice falters and her coolness vanishes. Every crack and rasp betrays her grief. But her next words burn not with sadness, but anger.
Did you even look for me? Did you even look for her?
Here's the thing, kiddo.
Dallas, control yourself.
Lost my memory.
Our purpose transcends your personal wounds.
Yes. You.
Wouldn't have named my kid Dallas. I can tell you that. So,
Dallas's reasons weren't mine to question. All that ever mattered to me was
Look at the real Dallas.
Peace for Rivellon, peace for me, whatever the means. And now, We are on the precipice.
I'll apologize. I feel like you should probably
What's
apologize.
that one there?
What?
What happened to the real Dallas? Why would you even ask that?
I don't know.
Why is that an option?
I don't know.
Is she a fake Dallas?
I don't know. I don't know any of this, man.
But he seems to know this. Fane knows this, because he can ask that. Why can't you ask that?
I don't know. I'm gonna say this one though.
Okay.
You wish to apologize? We have moved well beyond apologies, Father. Your actions led to this moment, and all the moments in between. Every purged sorcerer, every family torn apart by void. All of it.
Fane's the true villain. Wait, they're
Well,
trying to get at?
Fane figured out that the veil was Source, and then everyone went crazy and wanted the Source, and he's like, "Okay, sorry for figuring it out, I guess."
Right.
You have but one.
He was a scholar. That was his kind of. Did he not want the Source himself?
Give up your
I didn't follow Fane's story.
You must be
You did.
purged.
Right. So.
She sacrificed herself for the betterment of Rivellon.
That's the better Dallas. The real Dallas.
She didn't do it
Who-
willingly.
you're
mind
Dallas.
you. Curiosity led her to the tomb. My hunger.
No, she
for
took
source
over.
care
Like
of
she
the
killed
rest.
Dallas and
I
assumed her
presume
form.
her bones remain there.
Oh, so this isn't Dallas then.
It's Fane's daughter who took the form of Dallas from Rivellon.
Wait. At what point did Dallas die and become?
Well, I mean,
the daughter, Fane's daughter.
Okay,
then?
so the Eternal was always Fane's daughter. I guess she wasn't always named Dallas. An adult woman named Dallas came. The Eternal killed her and put her skin on. I guess. How that works. Because Fane has that thing where he wants to collect faces, right?
Right.
So I assume that's just an Eternal thing.
Jeez.
Because the Eternals are
Okay.
skeletons, right?
I guess.
So
this game has a lot of that going on for it. Like there's elves who eat human flesh. There's people who but wear faces. It's insane. Curiosity let me assume my hunger for source took care of the rest.
Oh, also, since you're a sorcerer and all source is required to restore the veil, you basically become a silent monk. I say that I'm pretty sure, but you won't become a silent monk since malady helps you. It makes sense.
Well, I mean that'll be like a heroic self-sacrifice thing, though, right? So maybe that's the way to go. Okay, so Dallas Dallas is dead then, right? And she's just assuming the form of Dallas.
Okay, I don't understand what's confusing. Dallas was a woman from Rivellon.
Right.
She's dead.
But
this Eternal,
she's Fane's daughter.
This Eternal, who
Right.
is Fane's daughter,
Right.
took Dallas's body.
Okay.
And
Did that happen?
just went along with it.
Okay.
I'm Dallas.
Did that happen at some point during the course of the game?
No.
Okay.
And then I took her place. Face rippers are such
Face ripper.
marvels,
Face
aren't
rippers.
they? It didn't take long to realize that Lucian was the key to my
Literally
fate,
explaining it.
and I was the key to the salvation of Rivellon.
Well, I mean, forgive me. I mean, if this game has kind of confusing.
It's a little confusing, yeah, for sure.
Rules. The
I also
rules
know
are-
more about Fane than you do because I've been getting personalized
Right.
like things with the
with
divine
Amadia and stuff.
Lucian wants peace. Ask how their brutal actions were meant to achieve peace.
While Palace sought the Aetherin, I started draining the gods of their source.
Slurp, slurp, slurp.
One more word from you, and I shall use the leash.
I had to hide from the gods. So I had the walls of this crypt equipped with tenebrium and protections put in place. It worked. Everyone, even the gods, thought me dead. As divine, I was created, empowered to stop the void. I was the avatar of the Seven, their
gods.
strength and their weakness. My bond to
Oh,
them
there's some
allowed me
material.
to drain them of their source.
Wait. Here it is. I know this because I have the notes I read. His name is Brachus Rex.
maggot. I am no slave.
With a flick of her wrist, Dallis sends a jolt through Brachus's body. He writhes in pain.
Don't worry, he's well under control. He has made a fine servant. Isn't that right? Ingrate. I used him to find the Eteran. When we're done, I'll release him from his duty.
I know there's an
and free
ending
him
where
from his
the
pain.
remaining sorcerers become
Until
silent monks and the
then.
divines in Dallas take care of them. And there's an ending where Malady takes all the sorcerers to the Hall of Echoes and cures them so they can just go on with their lives normally.
That's a good ending,
Two of many endings.
Oh man.
Dallis
We're gonna make a mistake and accidentally get the bad ending.
That's fine.
Shudders, but his lips remain curled.
I mean, you care more about story than I do most of the time.
Yeah, I know.
So why don't you?
Because I don't want to always be min-maxing my story. Let the chips fall.
You don't want to pick the bad ending because then you're like.
If that's the ending
bad
if that's the ending we got, that's the story. That's
let's-
how the story happened. Then you do another playthrough and you get another ending.
Just that stealing the sources of the sun and weaken the gods and allow them to appear.
Yes, in a
Yes.
sense. When the death fog was unleashed, many elves died. With fewer elves to worship him, Tears
Like it's not as good of an ending if the
This
ending you
gave
get
the
is bad.
God King his first real foothold back.
Well, that's why you
in
go
the
on
world.
YouTube and watch all the other endings.
I guess so.
To strengthen himself, he sent his Voidwoken, the remnants of my people, to hunt down the sorcerers seeking to reclaim their source.
The Voidwoken. Disgusting things. They ravaged the land they touched and infected the air they breathed. They were also an incredible stroke of luck. You see, blaming the sorcerers for Voidwoken made them easier to capture.
Right. Okay.
The Eteran now contains almost all of the source the Seven stole. Soon, we will be able to heal the Veil.
The void shall be banished, and I, Lucian the Divine, shall return from the dead.
That's a bad thing. Because he's still like the not a good dude. Is that the void is going to be banished, which is a good thing. But then Lucian's returns from the dead, which is a bad thing or a good thing.
A false divide.
Okay, a
of
bad thing.
course. I shall have no power, but the world will not know this. I shall demand.
He did
peace,
commit genocide.
and we shall have it.
And create Death Fog.
Did he create the Death Fog?
They were just talking about how they created the Death Fog.
Okay.
The plan is almost complete.
We have made so many sacrifices, Ifan. All of us. Of ourselves and those we love. One last sacrifice is required. For the future of Revellon, you must surrender.
I want to surrender all the source, and so just set everything back to. Just get rid of all this nonsense and just make it just so everyone's just people.
Be forced to submit, like a coward, like a slave.
There is no other way. The source of
The alternative is like having just source rampant everywhere, and just keep going with this.
He commissioned it to be made by the lizard women from Act 2, so he could genocide the elves.
Okay. Full of heart and voice, tell Lucian he must atone for his lies, his betrayal, and the death of countless innocents. And that giving up one source renders one a silent monk, a husk of oneself a non-being. Remark that their plan means there will be no true divine. Well, that's good. Right?
Good. You understand.
The world shall not know this. I shall return from the grave, a divine without power, yet all who desire power shall fear me. I shall carry the secret of my lack
Will you
of divinity.
eventually die?
Peace.
Like of old age?
Yeah, because he's not a true divine.
Well, that'll
no,
be-
they're all Eternals, dude.
Okay. We're gonna fight him then?
Yeah.
Then we don't give up our source. So
I went with what Ethan wanted, which was sharing the source with the world.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ifan, my friend. These were sacrifices that had to be made. You were but one. Each of them pains me, but
I guess if everyone is on equal power levels, maybe that's okay. Like it's kind of like the like the nuclear proliferation kind of thing.
And now, so must you.
Then let us proceed.
Show some responsibility, Father! Surrender your source!
You'll be a hero. Everyone will know of the sacrifice you'll make. Your name will be synonymous with the survival of Riverlawn.
Don't let them do this to us. But our souls... There has to be another way.
No. Never.
Last time I obeyed Lucian and countless innocents died, I surrender my source, he should surrender his life. Of course.
I understand. Sacrifice takes courage. But I shall help you.
Everyone is a sorcerer is a pretty good ending, in my opinion.
Yeah, because like, then everyone has equal, sort of fairly equal power levels, like because everyone has the ability to do magic things, right? So maybe that's a good ending too. Just basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to avoid this scenario where very few people have all the power. So that's a pretty good option.
You've come such.
That's what causes all this craziness, is when there's too much centralizing of power. So that way, you know, this dude can just rule, even though he's not actually a god. He's just a big, powerful dude. And hey, new music. Also, we're getting wrecked. Oh, it's a leitmotif of the main theme. These guys got some stats on them.
They're all buff.
So what do you want to do?
That's a good question. You should probably tack retreat away. Then a ricochet would be probably pretty good. I'm not sure if you'd want to start with Lucian, or hitting Dallas will hit 3 of them, I think.
Alright, I also need to be using my source skills.
Oh, I was frozen. Stunned, because of course I was.
It's cool. I like this version of the song. My audio is kind of weird too, because where I can kind of hear sound, but like it's like very, very far away. Oh, so that's intentional. I thought it was like a bug or something. Music. So, yeah, it's cool though. It sounds like it's a distant thing. There's like an echo on it. It's it's really neat. Okay. $4,000. Okay. Where are you?
I'm right next to you.
You here? No. We are here. Ah, boy.
Should make it rain as well. You guys smack me?
I was planning on it.
I would very much appreciate that. You have to go, like, do the attack thing.
Can't reach you.
If you hit me and the dragon, that's fine. Necrofire, eh?
What's that?
Hi, Fane. Goodbye, Ethan.
And of course, this is the final fight, right?
Yeah.
We're expecting this to be done once we kill the Dallas. Well, all of them, I guess.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have to kill everyone here. It was only 3,000 damage. It's not that big of a deal.
No.
Oh. Cool.
Wait, we have it still. Hang on. Look at that miss. There we go. The Prince has got this. Source puddles over there. It's teleporting around everywhere. It would be nice to have a AoE blessing.
Well, I mean, it's going to be hard to kill me. I have 25 giant healing potions.
Yeah, but no other backup.
Who needs backup?
You have shield throw, bouncing shield spam.
Yeah, but I also can't use that. I only have 3. What can I do?
You have any source skills to use?
I only have 1 AP left because I'm crippled.
Oh.
Oh, and I can't even do that because I'm crippled.
Why?
Who needs backup when you're the Red Prince? It's true. Just focus Lucian. We will absolutely do that. No one wants to shoot my dragon? Really? Alright.
It's just so much more durable than the rest of us.
Great. Won't matter. Lucian can do 3,500 damage in 1 attack, so...
Those dudes are no joke either. Those Geist guys.
Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back on Friday to maybe beat the game or maybe just spend 3 hours pushing our heads against this boss.
To beat the
Who
game.
knows?
Am I allowed to look up what to do?
Sure.
I don't want to get in trouble again, like tonight.
Listen, you're not in trouble. You're just a cheater. That's how you have fun. Just cheat. Well, thanks for watching.
Okay, well, guys. Well, we'll see you on Friday.
See you guys on Friday.